Alright, so welcome. It's fine. Alright. So yeah, man, we're back. Gonna be a special edition though. I'm gonna do some drills with some friends and go over some basic stuff. Alright, Ryan. When are you ready, man? So we happen to find some hostile plans. We're gonna take on them, but it's gonna be all about some practicing and getting better, helping some friends get better.
Sure, my friend. I'll send you the details.
Oh, nice effort to try to storm me out, but damn, that's gonna be insane. Who's got a bunch of crates that he wants us to sell in this session? All right. Okay. There's a problem recently with text. Sending text usually like results in like checking profanity forever. I don't know what that's about, but I've been having to send text multiple times. Oh, he's got the airport hangar. Okay.
All right.
All right. Gonna do land then. Okay.
Great, you got the trailer. I know it's not your style, but please, try to drive carefully. We don't want it coming loose. back out there!
Oh, look at the bullet holes under my plane. Wow.
Hey,
Oh, what are they gonna be? Awesome. Okay, they're land vehicles, huh? Oh my god, is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Phantom Wedge, right? Alright, potential, well, a Deluxo and Represso Mark 2 in the city. So they both seem to be minding their own business right now. See you getting the Phantom Wedge. You got this vehicle, it's pretty fast. I don't know where it's going, but so let's hope it continues to go south. Except for this player here, you're pretty much clear. If you guys want to do some more practicing, I'm here. Right, everybody's doing those client jobs this week. They're double money this week. Oh, this is bad. All right, Jason. Yesterday, with Ryan and Bluntman, I went over like speed control. So I think I should probably just show you the same. So I'm gonna start. Share screen. And if you want to start your share screen, so I can see what you're doing. And let's see, let me put. All right, so I got my share screen on. I should probably get my B11 though. You know what? I should probably get a Raiju. You're most likely to encounter a Raiju in a public session. So I'm gonna go get my Raiju. Render. All right, so let's just do a regular merge. I've never seen from your perspective how you fly, so but from what I've seen, I'm guessing that the one thing that you lack is probably just speed control. So it's like I showed Ryan yesterday, all about speed control. That's really what will make the most difference. So just come at me, regular merge, we'll see what you're doing. So you're not using your camera to track me either. That's very important, dude. Trust me, like it's very, very important. Let's do another merge, and this time try to like just track me with your camera. I just want to see how. All right, just track me, just track me. Not bad. I see what you're doing. So, so you understand how to track with a camera, which most people like struggle with. So yesterday I was trying to teach. I was showing Bluntman how to do it, and he was struggling with it. Maybe because some people are just not good with that. When they he told me he doesn't really fly so much. So, but one thing I want to teach you though is like how to use the back camera to keep better track of your opponent, because that was one thing I used to struggle with a lot. So it's not complicated. You don't have to always hold the back camera, but what you want to do, like as soon as we merge, you want to just hold it for like 2 seconds and see exactly where I'm going, and then you're gonna match my movements right after. All right. Yeah, need a drink. Yeah, man. So just hold it, see where I'm going, and then you match that movement. Then you follow where I'm going. So let's do a merge. All right, let's do that again. Keep in mind that you're not always gonna merge with an enemy at the same altitude, man. That always gonna happen. So, I see how much easier that was to track me after you did that. And now you lost track of me. If you lose track of me and you think I'm behind you, just hold the back camera just for like a second to see where it's going. Don't hold it for longer than that because it's going to disorient you. Watch out for the little person mark too, by the way. Like if you lose track of me for a few seconds, hold it just a little bit. Don't hold it all the time because you're going to become disoriented. That's like key to like mastering the back camera at the beginning. Because if you hold it too long, you're going to disorient yourself. Yeah, there you go. See that? You don't have to hold it all the time. Exactly. Look, you're actually making the right adjustments to find me, right? and you're not holding it, because the moment that you hold it is when you're gonna like make the mistake of like, oh shit. All right, let's do another merge again. By the way, your camera is closest to your plane. Make sure you use the furthest. Yeah. Also, I suspect that you're using, let's see, set your vehicle camera height to low. I think you do, but just to make sure. That will give you a better field of view when you're like in turns. Because so go to the option menu. All right, settings. Go to camera. Yeah, you got it low. All right, you're good. All right, so also always dogfight with your camera at the furthest view, right? Gives you a better view. All right, let's merge again. You got to be careful with that turn. Do not. Okay. Do not turn until you like pass me by. All right. Only turn, and also don't turn that aggressively before you pass me by. Only turn if you're gonna be shot in the merge. Most people shoot at you in the merge. So like, we get a little bit hard of ourselves if I show you, but we're just trying to master like using the cameras for now. I'm not gonna go into that. All right. Whenever you're ready. I'm gonna slow down a little bit so you give you a chance to turn. All right. Nice. You turn very aggressively. Oh, now I'm behind you. All right, let's try again. Also, one thing, don't merge at full speed. Only speed up after you figure out where I'm going, right? That's when you speed up a little bit. If the dogfight is taking you up, then speed up. If you're diving, then brake a little bit. Nice. You actually kind of like you're in the rudder. Even though I'm behind you, don't worry about it. I just want you to like get, know how to defensively get away from. See, I can't get my nose on you, so you do what you're doing. Pretty good. I got my nose on you right there. Never change directions. Use your back camera once, see where I'm at just a little bit. You see, you don't see what I'm doing right now, so it's like you can't adjust to what I'm doing. All right, let's do this one more time. Nice. Oh. All right. Look, now that you got that pretty good, like you understand, like, how to track me a little bit better, right? Nice. All right. All right. So let's merge again. This time, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna like teach you a little bit of like speed control, right? So with the B11, it's a little bit different than the Raju. If we're flying the Raju, I will tell you not to throttle at all. I would just tell you to just brake instead. Use your brake to control your speed. But the B11 is a little bit different. So from the Raju, so don't merge at full speed. All right, unless you get a glimpse of me. But after you passing by on the merge, right? That's when you like. If you had to climb, you throttle. If you had to dive, you brake, right? That's just basic speed control, right? You throttle on the ascent and you brake on the descent, right? So if the dogfight is taking you down, you brake, and if it's taking you up, you throttle a little bit. If you're flying the Raju, I will tell you not to throttle at all, because the Raju kind of like kicks and stalls too much when you do that. But the B11 is a little different. But let's try one more. Let's do another merge, and then we'll try to speed control a little bit, like I just taught you. Yeah, there you go. Now you're tracking me a little better. Alright. I'm just going to try to get away from you. Slow down. Whenever I'm going too fast for you, whenever you're passing by and you see me just slow down a little bit and turn into me. You see, you slow down a little bit, and you're able to stay with me a little bit. So, see that? I turn on my engine just a little bit so that you can like slow down too, so you know. So just slow down to me. Just slow down to me. Oh, damn. It's my fault. See, right there, you should have slowed down a little bit and... Alright, look. Here's what we'll do instead. Don't throttle at all. Okay? Instead, brake when you need to. Wait, hold on. Sonic is doing a sale. Let me know if you need our help. Alright. Ooh, my ride just freaking died. Alright, don't throttle at all. Just brake when you need to, okay? You gotta stay turning too. Alright, let me repair my ride, Drew. I think I need to move this screen somewhere. Yeah, alright. Ooh, do we need to take out that B11? Alright, so wait, is that the Luxo being a problem? Okay, never mind. Alright. Alright, same as before, man. Don't throttle at all. Just dogfight at normal speeds. And instead of throttling, stay at normal speeds and brake on the descent. Avoid going inverted too. You have to avoid going inverted too, man. Just turn in a circle. Because going inverted, like switching directions inverted, is gonna disorient you. It's also not the best way to maneuver your plane against another plane. Let's merge at the same altitude. I just realized I'm able to catch up to you because you're flying the B11, which is slower than the... Alright, hold on a second. Let me remove the screen. Alright. Alright. Jason, forget about not throttling, right? Just make sure you speed up on the descent and brake on the ascent. And don't hold the brakes, just tap the brake. Yeah, see, going inverted like that is just gonna like, it's not the best way to maneuver the plane against another plane. It's gonna get you disoriented. I know at times you could track a player doing that, but trust me, when you're first learning, like, it's not the best way to do it, man. All right, Jason. Do you think you do better with the Raiju? Because I don't know, man. Something I don't know. Is your B11 fully upgraded? Just curious. Something's missing, and you should be able to outmaneuver me just a little bit. Especially me flying a Raiju. I'm not the best at flying a Raiju. You want to try if you're like, if you can fly a little bit better with a Raiju? Do you have a Raiju? Okay. Alright, that's the thing, man. You need to avoid doing that. Like what you just did, like just invert yourself like that. Avoid doing that. Another thing is that I haven't touched on yet. So rudder control, right? It's important that you use rudder control to kind of match what I'm doing, right? So, oh shit, I mean to do that. So, okay, just give me a second. Thank you. Alright, so like if you're turning right, hard right, then you're obviously gonna do rudder right, right? But sometimes if you want to close in, you want to use the opposite rudder. It's gonna kind of lift you up in a circle and be able to like put you, you know, be able to put you inside my circle. Like I just did just now. Like I effortlessly just like got inside your circle and got directly on your 6, got behind you, right? See how I also spiral, like, you know, just if I know that I'm overshooting, I spiral a little bit. So that's to prevent from, when you spiral, you lose speed. So that's how I'm able to keep behind you sometimes without having to brake all the way. And I keep speed ready just in case you're gonna speed up again to be able to start turning with you so that I can stay behind you. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, just like that. You did it, but you got lost sight of me there. All right, let's go up. Let's climb up a little bit. I almost hit the water too. Alright, let's see, we're up almost top altitude. Alright. Let's merge again. Yeah, you spiral away from me, so you gotta be careful with that. But don't try that right away. Don't do it as soon as you merge me. Don't do it right away. Nice. You're staying with me a little bit. There you go. See that? Yeah, but I was able to reverse it right there. So right there, you should have you should brake, right? As you see me like getting closer, you should brake. Understand? So like let's do it again. Oh dude, James Riggs, man. One of my favorite series back in the days was a series called Dogfights. And I think you can still find those on YouTube, those episodes. A lot of like dogfights from and the pilots telling their stories from World War II, from the Korean War, from Vietnam War, from the 6-Day War in the Middle East in the 80s, the 70s, I believe. All right. Blind and Mirage. But yeah, man, I learned a lot from those shows too. Back in the days, I used to fly Combat Flight Simulator 3, Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator. And when I started playing GTA Online, I realized that there's some, you know, you could dogfight using the lasers back when it was just the lasers available. Thank God they added a whole variety of lanes. They all handle different. All right, just shake me, Jason, with what I taught you. See if you can just shake me. You're doing much better though. I can barely get my nose on you. Now you're flying too straight there, so stay on a circle. Just try to shake me. You're trying to stall me under the sand? That's crazy. I don't know how that would work though. Alright, let's do another merge. After this, look, I'm gonna fly the B-11. The reason why I'm flying the Raju is because you're most likely gonna fly against the Raju in free mode. Everybody thinks they're a gangster and they're Raju until like a good rogue pilot or a good B-11 pilot shows up. All right, let me jump out of this. Hopefully I won't get it destroyed. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm like, man, what is this? All right. Alright, so we should be evenly matched. Same plane, fully maxed out. Alright, whenever you're ready, man, turn. Do this. You turned too early, which immediately exposed your rear to me. Which, right there, I could have gotten one shot on you. Again, right there, I could have. Alright. Again, it seems like you're slowing down. As soon as you merge, listen, merge at no more speed. As soon as you merge, full speed, and then look behind you and adjust to my movements. Actually, I'm sorry. Actually, you should slow down a little bit. Then adjust to my movements. Once you make that full turn again, that's when you speed up a little bit. Yes, right there. I kind of. Okay, so. Yeah, you did exactly what I told you. So, all right, again. Again. Make sure, listen, make sure your nose always turn to me, directly to me. You always want to have your nose pointed at me. Never like merge, like flying away. Like only do that when you're trying to like avoid when you're trying to avoid your enemy's guns at first. Some people, you know, love to try to get you on the merge, which is stupid, but it's something that would happen regardless. Unless you're on some competitive dogfighting, which we're not, you're always gonna just like dogfight free mode rats. Again, you did it again, man. Don't merge, like, just come straight at me, man. Just have your nose straight at me. Almost like you're playing chicken with me. But of course, turn at the last moment. Because you have to be able to, like, have your nose to where I'm going. You understand? You have to be able to turn to where I'm going. Alright. Oh. It's called a rolling scissors right there. And alright, again. That's right, James. Alright. Do this. And you're kind of hitting rudder too hard, man, on that turn. All right. I see you coming from below. Nice, you immediately like got on my 6 right away. And right there, you could have blown me out of the sky. Unless I made you like stall like right there. But you still kept behind me, right? Which is good. See, you're learning to brake Exactly. You're learning to brake. You're learning to at least like control the speed at least and stay with me. Which is you're gonna have to need to do if you wanna like track. I know I'm pulling up every time, and as I'm pulling up, you should be able to be right behind me. If I'm pulling up, I'm slower than you. You understand? So notice that I've been pulling up this whole time on the merge, and you're going down. So it's like, as soon as I, see you going down, I'm gonna pounce on you, and you're gonna be on your 6 right after. So when you merge, right? Don't use opposite rudder. Unless, use opposite rudder if you see me climbing up. Alright, this time I'm gonna do the opposite. Alright, let's climb up some more. You're turning too late too, man. You gotta be able to turn as soon as you okay. As soon as you're passing by, hold your back camera for like a second, and then, hold your back camera for like a second as you're turning. See where I'm going and try to match my my movements, whether it's with rudder or with my elevators. Just try to match my movements. Alright. Sorry, I'm back. Alright. Alright. Jason, check this out. How about you try your hardest to just kill me? Just try your hardest. Because another thing is, we can, learn to maneuver all day, but it's like you're gonna have to like use your guns at the same time. That's a little bit of a. Just try your hardest. Just try it. Just try it. Keep going. I want you to get used to like using the guns, because I know you're gonna have to like take your thumb away from your analog stick and then, you know, press the X button, which is annoying if you don't have back paddles. I know you're trying to stall me, but look behind you and see where I'm going. Just. Alright, I'm gonna give you another chance to merge. All right. I think like, I think the camera is probably disorienting you a little bit, right? So that's the reason why I don't dogfight at full speed all the time. I only tap the throttle, the gas, right? Say the gas. Yeah, that's what I figured. The faster you go, the more the camera is going to go all over the place, right? Especially me, bro. I got crazy fucking stick drift. I'm really trying. You know, it's worse than me, but you don't have that problem, I'm sure. So what you want to do instead of holding throttle, just tap it. Tap the throttle when you need to go faster, when you need to close in, and then brake, or tap the brake when you need to you know, slow down behind me to track me. That's gonna prevent your camera from going crazy. The faster you go, the crazier the camera goes, the more out of boundaries it goes, but at the same time it still wants to rubber band faster to the center. Yeah, I know, and I know. That's why that's why I told you to just tap it just for like a second, because I used to struggle with that myself sometimes. If you go back and watch one of my older videos, I would always lose sight of who I was dogfighting with, but the only thing that would save me is that I would know exactly where they were going, because I would listen to them. I would listen to the Raiju's engines. At some point, the Raju was glitching. You couldn't listen to this engine, so it was difficult. But then, you know, they fixed that. Sure, man. I think Ryan got a little bit better yesterday. I taught Brian some on speed control, but I think he's doing some missions. He's in the party chat. If you can hear me, let him know. You know what, Scramble Wolf? Why don't you come into my session then? Show me your hacking skills with a B11 or something. So Scramble Waffle is a decent pilot. Well, he's probably better than me. So if he comes over here, he comes to this session, which is full right now, it should be an interesting dogfight. Then you can see what it really looks like to, like, you know, when you're not even playing field. Yeah, I know. But trust me, man, the more you do it, the more you practice, the better it gets. You can't hear what? Oh, he can't hear you. Oh, he's not. He's in my stream chat. That's why you can't hear him. He's not talking. He's typing in my stream chat. Damn it! Really? Hey, bro, stop typing N-words in my group chat, man. You're making everybody leave, bro. Wait. Who's been typing that in my group chat then? Either way, man. Can you join my session? Scramble. Thinking of something we can try though. So Jason, is your B11 fully maxed out? Like, you have all the upgrades? Handling, engine upgrades. He's friendly. So some people have told me that the second tier handling, yeah, I can't remember what it's called. If you're dogfighting somebody, this is what a competitive dogfighter told me. Secrets that they keep to themselves for whatever reason, you know. I don't know, man. That community just they like to keep shit to themselves. I don't know why, but yeah. Let me go in and check my own. So,
let me at it. Tell me what you want, and I'll give it to you.
Apparently, if you use smooth handling against another player who's using smooth handling, it's like, you know, it's kind of like it allows for a better dogfight. Like, you know, I think what happens is because it handles a little bit, you know, smooth, but it's not actually more agile, then your camera is better to control. That's why they think it's better to, but no, I mean,
tell me how she flies.
Honestly, don't feel any difference whether I use smooth handling or race handling. Hold on. Let me just let me grab a laser. So, Jason, maybe the B11 is not for you, man, because yesterday I was practicing with Bluntman and Ryan, and even though like Bluntman was a little bit slow at learning what I was showing him, he's actually doing a little bit better with the B11. When he first started with the Raju, he was just, you know, like doing bad, and then he started actually, you know, what it is the Raju is too fast, so you don't need to like use full throttle when you dogfight, or maybe just tap the throttle when you need to go a little faster, right? The B11 is the opposite. The B11 is slow, and so you need to use more throttle and sometimes less brake, right? So there's that difference. The laser is balanced, pretty much balanced. The Rogue and the Pyro just have a lot of strong rotor power, so they're all different. All these planes are different. Okay. Another thing, good point that you brought out, James. So by the way, like I showed Ryan this yesterday, right? That's my controls. This is basically my settings. I know this looks simple, but zero dead zone. Right now I'm using a DualSense Edge, right? Zero dead zone, right? You can also adjust the dead zone if you have a pro controller that do like DualSense Edge or something different, or you know, like a different pro controller that allows you to adjust your sensitivity through a third-party controller, right? To a third-party software, I mean, like on your PC, right? But look, acceleration, I leave it at halfway. If you want to, you know, these levels are like from 0 to 14. This being 0, and the other end being 14, this will be 7 right here. This is actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? These are basically my settings. For some strange reason, and I messed around with these settings a lot, right? For some strange reason, if you change third person look around, I can't remember exactly how it went, but if you change third person look around, it would affect first person look around as well, even though they have their own individual sliders or third person aiming sensitivity. I can't remember how it went, but one of these affects the other, and it's so stupid. Rockstar has now fixed that, and probably not a lot of people know about this, unless you mess around with them, you try them out, or and you take your time, changing these settings to see, but this is basically the settings that allow me to be a good sniper while at the same time keeping my camera smooth enough when I don't have stick drift to be able to track when I'm dogfighting, to be able to track the enemy planes when I'm dogfighting. At the same time, it allows me to track better if I'm using the back camera as well, because although the back camera is a little bit easier to control, it's still rubber bands, just like the front camera. Just the front camera rubber bands a lot more stiff than the back camera. Back in the days, way before, I don't know when they made this change, but must have been like 2015 or 2016. But the cameras were flipped. The back camera used to behave like the front camera and vice versa, meaning that the front camera used to be a little more less rubber bandy, right? It used to be easier to control, therefore it used to be a lot easier to use your camera in a dogfight. But that's not the case today. It's a B11 in there. But yeah, this is my settings, screenshot it, whatever. I mean, this is what works for me. You want to mess around with these and see how much better your camera would move when you're dogfighting? Feel free to just play around with them, but try my control, see if that helps, Jason. And James, I don't know how it will be like on the Xbox. But I know that the Xbox controller has an even better dead zone. When you zero the dead zone, I mean when you zero the dead zone in the game, at least back in the Xbox One, it used to feel a lot better than it ever could feel in a PlayStation. So. Alright, Jason, I'm flying out laser this time around. I'm gonna get my B11 just to could be on a even playing field. And then I'll combat you in different planes. I mean, I remember Red Dead Redemption 2 having so many freaking sliders too. And, on the PC, I have the version I had Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC as well as the PlayStation, man. But I feel like GTA 6 might have a whole bunch of fucking settings, and here's the thing that obviously this is still a PlayStation 3 game. Because the reason why, because this is a PlayStation 3 game still ported through the next two generation of consoles, the PS4 and the PS5, right? And so there's just some weird like feelings to these controls, man. The cameras have never felt good. Like it will never be as smooth as if you're playing a Call of Duty. Granted, Call of Duty runs at 60 frames per second constantly. The frames for this, you know, for this game kind of drops a little bit. Just a little bit. Call of Duty is more like most modern games are, you know, the frame rates are more stable. So I don't think this game, in terms of controls and all that stuff, in terms of like dead zone, you know, for it to be on par with certain controllers. This is why some of my third-party pro controllers don't fucking work as good as a PS5 controller. There's something that they just haven't optimized. Okay, so I think... let me think. It almost seems like you're not going in a circle at times. Whereas I'm always going to be inside your circle because you're not going in a full circle. So you're sometimes you do this. You kind of change direction a little bit and like, you know. And sometimes you try to go inverted, but I'm telling you, that's just gonna make you lose energy. And I'm already on your 6 when you're doing that most of the time, so. Alright, let's do a merge. One thing too, like, you're never gonna merge at the same altitude with a plane. Sometimes a plane might come, you know, from under. You're also turning too late. You gotta start turning as soon as we pass each other, man. But not before it. Use the back camera to see where I'm going, and then match my speed and match my movements. You hit the rudder right too hard on that one. Okay. Look, we could try this, man, for more. So, you know, trust me, like, it will click with you the more you do it. Man, I'm just not. Oh, damn. Man, I'm just not good at explaining it. I'm trying to think, because I know that I know exactly what you're saying, like, because that used to be me when I first started dogfighting. And I think it's a thing that you can only like attain by just doing it over and over and over. It's just muscle memory. Well, like, you can fly your plane with such a precision because you know exactly what it can do. You know how it handles from flying it for too long, right? Look, I don't fly the Raiju or the B-11 often. Sometimes it throws me off when I go from flying the road to flying anything else, because when flying the road, the rudder is super sensitive. Yes, I know. And that's something like you don't want to like hold down the button. You don't want to hold down the button. You don't want to hold it down. You just want to tap it for like, you want to hold it a little for like a second.
Hello?
You don't have any stick drift at all, right? At least I didn't see it on when I was watching your screen earlier. The reason why I'm not watching your screen is because I couldn't. Let me go back to watching your screen. Don't know if your hangar's here, but I just sent you an invite to my hangar. Don't know if you have a hangar here at the base. That's one of my favorite movies, man. James, like, bro, we could be long lost brothers, man. We like the same shit. I love that movie. One of Tom Cruise's best performances, I think. But yeah, man, if I don't know if Jason have seen that movie, but that, you know, that actually summarizes exactly what's going on. I think it's too much stuff having to, you know, use the back camera and at the same time rudder and at the same time ailerons, elevators, you know. It's something that you should do like continuously over and over, you know, for months until you start to get it. They start to, like, you know, understand how the plane, like, and if you're gonna do that, by the way, I like your character looks like yeah, that's Freddy Krueger, all right. Don't tell me you got a Jason outfit too, bro. But yeah, man, having to control rudder and elevators and the camera and be able, and, you know, and track your opponent. Neither could I. That's the thing. That's the thing. Look, that's the thing. I used to, like, now be able to do all of that. Don't ask me how old I am, though. But I have a feeling that I'm older than all of you. So I don't think it's a matter of age. You know, eventually I was able to get it. I mean, if you really like dogfighting in this game, like, don't give up on it. I didn't. No matter how bad it was for me. And I was making videos and not being really good at it. Just, you know, just dogfighting some really crappy pilots and making videos about it. And now I'm better, and it's like, so, and I really liked it, so I didn't give up on doing it. All right, I'm thinking of what we can go over, so that you at least like get something out of this that clicks with you, you know. Watch out for that deluxe though. I don't know if he's trying to like. It's just driving by. Okay. Try a different plane maybe. Maybe if you have the Rogue or the Rogue, try the Rogue maybe. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe you know you'd be better with, you know, sensitive rudder controls rather than rolling your plane to turn, because basically, you know, the difference between B11, the Raiju, is like you had to roll your plane to turn, right? Whereas the Rogue, you don't have to do that as much. Although I roll my Rogue all the time to get some crazy angles on really good pilots. But that's something that you learn like as you get better with it. Proficiency is what I'm talking about. Like, you know. Okay, so you like the B11. Fair enough, man. Hey, listen, I like the Rogue, and everybody said I was crazy. Oh, why do you fly the Rogue so much? And I just stayed flying it and got good with it and don't regret it. And I flew it so well, and I flew the Rogue so much that I'm not even that good with a B11 or the Raiju. Ooh, lag. But listen, man, you can practice every day if you want. Every time I'm on, you can practice. We could take, you know, a few minutes to practice. You know why? Because I didn't have that. I had to just go in free mode and fucking dogfight, you know, nasty tryhards. Kept getting shot down and, you know, kept getting sometimes destroyed by even the crappiest pilots. So the thing about the pyro, yeah, man, the pyro, no matter what happens at whatever slow speeds, you can still control the nose of the pyro, whereas most planes you can't do that. Like anything else that, you know, like at least the pyro, sometimes you can still control the nose of the plane, even if you turn your engines off. Whereas with any other plane, you would like just your movements would be dead if you turn off the engines with any other plane. But the pyro, man, the pyro is really the best dogfighter next to the Starlet. So look, the camera got away from me a little bit, but I was basically just trying to roll with my rudder. Look at that right there. Like I use my rudder to close in on you. And that's something you learn with the Rogue. Watch out for that person mark too. This is why I like to do this very high. Surprised nobody's come after us. Yeah, you were behind me right there, but like, yeah, kind of like, well, you're still behind me. I messed up on that one. Let me see what else we can go over, because see, look, you slow down a little bit, I slow down a little bit. It's also like, see, this is why it's important to always track, because you know exactly what they're doing. When they're slowing down, they're going faster, and you can adjust. I'm adjusting my movements to what you're doing. At the same time, rolling my plane and getting ready with rudder and with elevators, getting ready to match your movements. They also, sometimes I'll just like roll like this in order to like close in inside more into your circle, or like this sometimes. That's called, you know. And if you would have like reversed that, would have been called, that's called a rolling scissors. And usually, like when you have two really good pilots, that's basically what they're doing the whole time, rolling scissors. Right there, I could roll a little bit and still be inside your circle. So you have to be careful, like, you know, you have to match what I'm doing. Like, this is why it's important that you see where I'm going. Otherwise, whatever you do is gonna be pointless. Sometimes I might turn inverted like I just did just now, but that's kind of a little too risky sometimes. Are those pink selling, or is just flying? Maybe they get ready to challenge us. Oh, I hear explosions. Could those planes be Could they be hostile? Let's see. Oh, there are stunt planes. Cute little stunt planes on the airport. Always, man. When I'm flying, I always check. I see somebody's off the radar, but I don't know if that they're coming after us. There's a laser right here, or a Hydra. I don't know. Could also be a Besra. I don't know. They really need to give every plane its own icon. Lately, every like most vehicles that they bring out, like, you know, that are, for example, the Conada. I think the Conada has its own icon, right? If I'm not mistaken. The Titan D, it has an icon, but it shares the same icon as that Duster 300. The Iron Mule has its own icon. All right. Not bad, man. If the Besra even had guns, it would be very, you know, I mean, in terms of agility, it's very similar to the, laser, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's fly that. All right, Jason, I want you to try to kill me. Do your best to try to kill me. I'm going to be flying the Besra.
Pegasus Lifestyle Management, how can I help you? Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy.
See, everything you guys suggest I do, man. That's called fan service. Now I gotta freaking get myself to that airfield. The Pyro doesn't have its own icon anymore. If he did it once, it doesn't anymore. I mean, if it does on Xbox, I don't know, but I don't think it ever had its own icon. Maybe it's different on Xbox. If it's different on Xbox, that sucks. I mean, that's crazy to me how the same game running on two different platforms could have differences like that. You also told me there was something different. I can't remember exactly what you said, but I was really surprised about that. How, you know, can't remember what it was, but I mean, I don't think that should be. I don't know how good of a dogfighter this will be. I always compare it to the laser, but a faster version of the laser. You know, maybe I should challenge, you know, planes and like in free mode. Alright, let's go up higher. Oh, what's going on? All right, damn, yeah, we gotta go help them. All right, they got ghosts for now. Let's do a little dove. I want to see. Just try your hardest to kill me. I'm gonna climb down to your altitude. Good. Yeah, I'm doing terrible with this, but I'm trying to get behind you and I can't because this thing is so fast. You got a hit on me. Not bad in tracking me, man. Yeah, this thing is so fast, I'm not used to it. Oh. Now my engine is dying. That's good though. I can't stall you out even though this thing is dying. Alright, let's go to the city. I can't go to the city now. Alright, I'm getting tired of seeing my friends getting killed. Get into the city. I don't have to switch controls. I can already tell this is some scumbag tryhards. Keep switching and from MC.
She's on a depressor.
Of course. I'm not surprised. High or low? Okay, low, I see it. You've laid missiles, Jason, instead of jumped out. Okay. Where did you go? Yep, you suiciding fucking loser. I know you're one of those fucking petty motherfuckers. Oh man, seriously, we're gonna start this petty bullshit now. Yep. Man, I don't know if I have the patience for that right now. Keeps killing herself. Of course you would. Look at that. Yep. Oh man, these fucking PvP fanatics. They're out of their fucking minds. Ah.
He didn't know you were on our side. I need to text him.
I know. Alright, I think Purple teleported to the beach. Maybe they want to do a beach battle. I don't have the patience for that.
He's by the beach, and yes, Ryan, somebody did kill you.
Well,
baby girl did.
We can trap him at the beach. Just, you know, don't get on the beach with them. All right. Where is my bull shark? Nope, they're just gonna continue to suicide because, of course, this is their lives. Yeah, were you? Not fast enough there, though. Again, suicide him. Yep, because more KD, bro. I'll never understand. I guess. Ooh, am I shooting at a friendly? Yes, I am. They teleported behind me. It's on the other side of the pier. And now they're gonna, yeah, of course you are. You fucking scumbag. Who's this, Deluxo? Yeah, another pathetic PvP fanatic. And so this bullshit starts. He's God moded, I think. Oh, no, you got him. Nice. Look how fast he fucking spawned, man. Look how fast he's spawning. I should tell you everything you need to know about this player. He's so terrified.
Let's go. Gotta reload. Loser. Get behind somebody.
You can see that when these players, when you challenge these players, like, you know, with just marksmanship, they suck. Everything is just about them being able to hide or commit suicide before you get to them and stuff like that. And then commit suicide again. He's on the overpass. He's under it. You gotta go under it. Back up a little bit, it's a little way on the side. Explain to me how this loser was able to kill me that quick while using the same weapon. He just spawned. There's no way he had BSD already. Look at that. 2 hit markers on him. See? Just pure skill and marksmanship. How does he have BSD on him already? This is why I have nothing to prove in this fucking game against these fucking losers. I need to remove the screen there. He's okay. Yeah, okay, you got him. Oh, he was going inside the tunnel. There more hostiles at the beach or what?
Keep it up! You're dead! You'll get your head taken off! Duck out! Cover me! Watch out! Hit the deck!
Don't waste your time with it. Just go ghost as well.
No sign!
Watch out for the RC, 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 RC. Not gonna hit. I'm getting hit by some.
Damn it, cover me! Gotcha, pal! Watch your head! To the floor! Just give up!
Ah man, that's crazy. This evolved into some stupid female fight. Exactly what I mean. I never said I was the best at this petty BS, but you know, if anyone, like, you guys watching my stream know, like, can see how incredibly questionable it is what these fucking players are doing, especially that brown player. Look how fast he spawns. Look how, like, it doesn't take too much fucking hits to him to kill me. All that stuff. So like I said about the Cronus sense, that seems like what he's using.
This guy is so obnoxious with his damn RPG spam.
Alright, I can't be the only one fighting these fucking guys. Yep, that's what I mean. I'm done with that shit. Cause it's I'm telling you already. He's using like Cronus or, you know, something similar. There's nothing to prove against these fucking losers. That's why. Absolutely nothing to fucking prove. I would have just left the session already. I'm gonna put myself to the airport and well, airbase. Let me see. Yeah, I can do better from the air. Don't know who that was. Galaxy was gonna die. All right, back in the air then. Oh my god, he's flying a freaking... All right, one ride you down. I don't know how many are in the air, but all right. Was that the same ride I just took down? Or is there another one on the beach? One thing's for sure, man. I could not hear that round Raiju that I was just dogfighting. I don't hear anything so far. Okay. Well, he's not in it. These two really have to go goals to come at me. Yep, there's a Raiju coming. Or something. There it is. Who's the Avenger? I see an Avenger in the distance. Alright. Come to the beach, Sonic. I think Brown is trying to get Starling. I don't know where he's at. See if you can spot him, as well as Purple. Watch out for Purple too. They're ghosts. I think they're both ghosts right now. Scrammed yet. Alright, got us crammed yet. They both got us crammed yet. Alright.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, they're both in a scram shit.
Okay, going dark. You've got 1 minute.
You guys are gonna go for the scramjet or what? Alright. Yeah, we would have had a better chance. The Avenger against that scramjet. Alright, they're down on the ground now. Alright, keeping the strike. I'm gonna drop a few bombs. Watch out. Oh shit, damn. Keep them distracted. Oh, I did not hit. Alright, I'm gonna go after Brown then. Nope. I think they both went to teleporter or something. Alright, so Orange Sprite went to his facility. He's gonna orb somebody. Nope, okay. Alright. So he just escaped to his apartment. Damn, I can't see shit with this fog. Damn, I can't see anything now with this fog. Look at this pathetic loser chasing me with his Oppressor Mark II. Alright. I'm gonna end this stream here, man. I gotta get off the game anyways. It's been a lot of fun. Hey, if you guys want to, continue to like practice and dogfight and all that stuff, man, I'm down for it. All right. So I don't mean to leave you guys hanging, but I gotta get off the game, man. Gotta end the stream here. Gotta get off the game. Realized I was gonna stream only until like 11. It's now 11:33, and I got things to do. So, all right. All Alright. Alright, so I'll stream again on maybe Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, man. You know, I don't mind the PvP in free mode, but this bullshit is just fucking completely, I don't know. There's something definitely off about those players, so you already know what it is. I don't need to fucking say. They're using a Chrono Sense or something like that. It's basically a device that allows you to introduce macros to your controller. You know, whereas if you need to press a few button combinations, you only need to use you need to press one button for that function, and you know that's where all that fucking spamming rockets. Even though you can spam rockets without that, but you know, spamming rockets, you know, respawning like in less than a fucking second and moving fast and all that bullshit. That's what that's all from. Don't tell me it's anything else. So I got nothing to prove with these fucking moves, and you guys should really not waste your times with that, man. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be practicing with you guys tomorrow, but I won't be streaming tomorrow. I might. My next stream probably gonna be on Monday. So, yeah. All right, everybody who came in, appreciate you. Jason, James Riggs, Scramble, anyone else who comes speak in. Thank you. All right, so I'll catch you guys next time.